Hello, I'm Dr. Frances Pitzilis. Women get hot flushes, but men get hot flushes too. I wonder if you knew that. And what's important about hot flushes is that they can be influenced by simple things. Now, if we go to women first, everyone assumes that hot flushes are related to loss of estrogen, which is true. However, women can get hot flushes when they're low in progesterone. So this can happen to women who are in their 30s and 40s. And in fact, women who are going through their 40s, who are starting to lose their progesterone, and especially if they're approaching the menopausal years, they actually get an increase of estrogen and a drop of progesterone, and yet they still get hot flushes. So what does that mean? It means that you don't want to give them estrogen, you want to give them progesterone. So we call these the transitional years in a woman's life cycle. So that's worth knowing about. It means you don't have to throw full hormone replacement therapy at a woman who's still having a cycle but having hot flushes that are waking her up at night. And often she'll find that she's more anxious, she might get premenstrual symptoms, and she might be getting heavy or painful periods. So progesterone, the same as your own body, micronized progesterone, not synthetic progestins. Now, how about men? Why do they get hot flushes? Well, 30% of men get hot flushes, especially at night. They often come out as sweats. So that's very important to remember, because male menopause is not thought of, it's not considered, but in fact more and more men are becoming aware of this actually at a younger age. Well, why is that? Because men and women are exposed to chemicals in our environment that are getting more and more abundant. And these chemicals are thought of by the body as being estrogen. And in a woman, that makes her body think that she's got more estrogen, therefore a lack of progesterone. And in a man, adequate estrogen in a man switches off production of testosterone. So we're getting men, younger and younger, who are drained further by stress on top of the environmental chemicals, and we find that young men in their 20s even I've had to treat for testosterone deficiency. Now, on top of all of that, what else can men and women do to help themselves with hot flushes? Well, alcohol and coffee drains magnesium. And magnesium prevents hot flushes and helps you sleep. So that's worth knowing about. Have you noticed, whether you know someone who tells you that when they've had alcohol that night, they get more hot flushes in the night? On top of that, we know, certainly in women, that adequate estrogen keeps magnesium in the body. So that might be the link of how magnesium helps reduce hot flushes. Now, I'm not sure about that with men. So on top of that, any sort of stress will put you at higher risk of hot flushes, because it will naturally drain vitamins and minerals like magnesium, and it will naturally drain hormones. So now you have an interesting and deeper insight into hot flushes in men and women.